Nowadays, even a child knows that working in the IT sphere is considered to be prestigious. Moreover, it guarantees successful employment and a good income. Nevertheless, it's an area that develops fast, and it's essential to support your knowledge and improve your skills. That's why today I'm about to offer you a roundup of 10 best websites for web developers that should be definitely bookmarked to become a sought-after specialist. Let me remind you that web development is a specific field that requires excellent knowledge of coding, UX, web design, and many more skills. Online resources make a significant investment in time when you need to get the latest info on new trends and standards, coding languages, and best practices. Useful websites for developers are usually more advanced, tech-oriented, and down-to-earth. On such platforms, we can get more coding tricks, tutorials, and beneficial resources. W3 scores among best websites for web developers. W3C, or World Wide Web Consortium, is the primary source to look up the most standards for the web. Its pet project, W3 Schools, offers the best and latest resources for learning all basics for HTML, CSS, XML, JavaScript, and many more website building frameworks and languages. Besides, the primary value of this resource is the information on the site itself, which can be helpful to many novice web developers both for training and for work. As W3 Schools provides thousands of code examples, you can practice new skills by implementing free tasks where you have an example of the code and should repeat it to get the same result and understand how it actually works. SitePoint, a fantastic website that grows and changes with the web itself. It can be a great source of info for both web developers and designers. SitePoint offers various sections with search articles on the latest news, trends, UX tips, web design tutorials, tips on CSS, HTML, JavaScript, Python, PHP, WordPress, and workflow, courses, and instructional videos, both paid and free, tech talks on actual topics, and a cool developers community. All in all, you can start learning without any experience and define whether web development is your cup of tea with the best websites for web developers. CSS Tricks. CSS Tricks is a responsive website that's just easy and interesting to use. As it's seen from its title, it's an excellent repository of practical tricks and tips for coders, developers, and designers. They offer tons of helpful CSS lessons, code snippets you can use as it is useful codes and explanations. Most of their posts are evergreen and many are made in response to the latest trends in website building. CSS Tricks also has a video section, and for a small fee you can get access to more in-depth studies and tutorials. Coming back to snippets, this category is a great place to find pieces of code and other valuable resources for your project, not just CSS snippets, but also JavaScript, jQuery, and PHP. For more information, you can follow them on different channels like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, CodePen, and GitHub. Code Project. This resource is famous for its articles written by developers and for developers. Code Project seems to be more like a forum where any community member can ask a quick question and find the answer to it. There are 3 main buttons for easy website navigation: post an article, ask a question, and search for articles. Also, for users' convenience, there are categories to choose from. It doesn't matter how many followers you can have on social media or the level of their Alexa ranking. This resource is a treasure island for developers who wish to improve their skills and find communities that share their passion. CodePen.io. With this tool, you can quickly write and evaluate code, show the application to other people, and practice CodePen will be useful for all front-end developers. It offers you the opportunity to learn HTML and CSS, incorporate JavaScript, or add a library, jQuery, for instance. Therefore, CodePen is a powerful platform for practicing even advanced skills. There is an education page where you should only click on the Start Coding button and practice effortlessly. If you'd like to listen to podcasts on some topics considering web development through such an opportunity. Also, you can visit its YouTube to learn more about code incidents. You can explore topics, templates, examples, and resources for shared libraries, frameworks, and UI patterns. DZone is a fantastic resource that works as a link-sharing community for web developers and IT professionals. Here we get tutorials, free stuff, the latest technology trends, tricks, and researches. All in all, it provides users with a piece of advice, news, and tips on all aspects of web development, from big data, cloud, integration, performance, and more. Read, comment, share the posted articles, or upload your own works to share some technical topics and techniques. Download and print tutorials in PDF and use them to cope with specific technologies. These technical cheat sheets are easy to read and follow by practicing. Overview 14 different technical categories to choose what fits you most: web dev, Java, AI, cloud, etc. A list apart, a very serious-looking website that offers top-notch articles, web design best practices, current standards, and thorough researches on web development and web design topics. You won't find here shallow inspirational posts that show beautiful website designs. The posts on a list apart are focused on development processes and workflow improvement. Choose the topic code and start gaining new information on the best websites for web developers. Syntax.fm is about funny learning web development. The information is presented easily and perceived without effort. Westboost and Scott Talensky discuss essential topics and modern technologies and get codes from professionals. Key concepts and difficulties concerning JavaScript, Node.js, React, CSS, security, WordPress, and so on are often taken into consideration. GitHub, the most significant community for web and app developers that helps you raise your level up. It's prevalent for many reasons. GitHub offers tons of ready-made code that you can use as a springboard for your developers project. You get the knowledge from experienced developers, over 23 million. Cooperate with other users, work in teams, get and provide the necessary help. Besides, GitHub is a well-known platform for storing, distributing, and managing source code for open source projects. It provides not only code review and distribution capabilities, but also the history of work, collaborative development tools for providing documentation, releases, and feedback. Stack Overflow is a community of web developers, coders, and web design-related enthusiasts who are there to help each other with issues that can happen within the process of website creation. Just submit your question or search for answers inside the community. Besides, it offers you to advertise services and get new clients, as Stack Overflow has millions of users every day. In addition, in the job section, you can place your CV or offers, start working, and raise some money.